Oh, there we are. All right, team. Grace is ready to go. I have a bar to roll out my feet, a band to stretch hamstrings, and ice band and then ball. I'm not sure. I'm going to get started with the feet. And hopefully that'll pop up on your side soon. Oh, perfect. So it's a little loud. As you roll over that foot, and hopefully you've been massaging, so your feet are nice and limber and loose in the outside rim of the foot, so we'll scribble through it together pretty quick. And then inside rim, Chrissy, put it in your feet. Chrissy. And then dig into the heel. That's a mess. And then the arch. And then the ball of the foot. As you go over the ball of the foot, big toe to the pinky toe. Goodness. That's a mess. It's a mess. And then full foot. And step off with your left foot, just like always compared to the right, the left should be relaxed and melt into the floor of the right. And give that some love. She's like, oh, Mom, I really like the fire, Mom. Which one? Outside rim of the foot. And inside rim. Dig into the heel. And then the arch. And then the ball of the foot. Big toe to the pinky toe. And then full foot. Now go ahead and step off the bar so that you can feel both feet earthed or rooted into the ground. And then take a big deep breath in, arms come up. Exhale and hinge, tabletop. Round your back, let your head hang heavy. Walk your hands forward. Come into a low plank. Press your chest through. Flatten your feet. Look over your left shoulder. That right hip will drop just a little bit. And switch. and center. Take your toes into the floor. Lift into that down dog. Float your right foot. Pull your right foot all the way into pigeon. Into lunge. Sorry, Chelsea, that's coming. I got you excited early. We're going to lunge first. So you come into your crescent lunge, arms come up. Spread your fingertips, drop that left knee. You like that one better? You like that one better? Take your right hand, gentle pull on the left. And then twist towards the forward knee. It's coming, it's coming. So method to the madness. Take that right hand, spin it back into crescent, open the arms in that same posture, that no thank you to the things that don't serve you as we launch into a new week. Slide over into your warrior two. Peaceful warrior. Bend that front knee big. Back into warrior two. Drop your right hand. Straighten that right knee into triangle. How far back can you pull that left hand? Soften the left knee or the right knee. Come back up into your warrior two. Spin your left hand back up into crescent. Hands come down to the floor. Step back into your high plank. Low plank. Press your chest through. Excuse me. Big deep breath. Exhale, dig your toes into the floor, down dog. Float your left leg. Pull your left foot all the way into your lunge. A little obstacle course here. Pull up into your crescent lunge, reach up. Spread your fingers. Drive this right hip forward. Take your left hand, gentle pull. Twist towards your front knee. Take your left hand, spin it back into your crescent lunge. Open up your arms and twist into your warrior two. Oh, I love that. Big deep breath. Exhale, peaceful warrior. Back into your warrior two. Bend your left knee big. Come down with that left hand. A little Achilles stretch. Straighten your left leg. And bend that left knee. Come back up into warrior two. Lift that left hand up to the ceiling. Draw the right hand down. Now as we come back into warrior two, spin that right hand so you're in your crescent lunge. Hands come down. Step back into your high plank. Low plank. Press your chest through. Extension. Let your hips hang heavy there. Dig the toes into the floor. Down dog, inverted V. I know, I feel like this week felt extreme. Right leg floats up. This time, pull that right leg into pigeon. There it is. I'm always I always am worked. But this week was definitely a treat. You can stay upright or draw down low. Do you guys hear music? Yep, it's just really quiet. Excuse me, honey. Big deep breath in. As you exhale, push up into your hands. Sit on that right glute. Take the left leg out to the side. Face you. And with ice tight, just found that one. And then reach over with your right hand. Inhale. Exhale, come up nice and tall, and then rotate. Inhale. Exhale as you sit up. Take that left leg all the way. Hey, not on my mat. Remember, we don't lick our toes on the mat. Right there. Right there. Nope. You can cuddle. You can cuddle. Let me go sit with Gracie. Big deep breath in. As you exhale, take your left hand, pick up your right foot. Oh. Yeah. This doesn't help. I mean, this does help, but it doesn't help make me feel like my legs any closer. Big deep breath. As you exhale, place that left foot on top of the right. If that doesn't feel good, sit it in front. Big deep breath in. Now, trust that side. Now sit on your left hand. You know what's really funny? Take that right hand gentle pull. In family yoga, we were just talking about it in cardio yoga. But in family yoga, the kids do all sorts of things with their feet, wipe their sweat off their brow. It's that we joke all the time about when they're rocking the baby, their foot is so close to their head. They think it's funny. But I've never, that I can remember and release that. Take the left hand, reach it across the body. I can't remember a time where any of the students, this one, different story. You can hold here or all the way up. Big deep breath in. As you exhale, go ahead and release, shake it out. Bring your knees so that you can lay back. So we're going to come back into back rotation, then we'll even that all up on the other side. So the knees tuck in, rock front to back, side to side, and then drop the knees to the right. Goal post your arms. Look over that left shoulder. Big deep breath in. As you exhale, come over onto that bottom arm. Elbow 90 degrees, and then gentle push with that left hand. I'm not a great example of it right now, but you know what it should look like. Knees at your hip line, so you have 90 degrees at the knee, 90 degrees at the underarm and at the elbow, and then gentle pressure into that sleeper stretch, taking this right hand all the way down to the mat if you can. Big breath. As you exhale, bring it back, come back into your goal post. Slide the knees to the other side, coming into that spinal rotation, knees to the left. Look over your right shoulder. Big deep breath in. As you exhale, roll over onto your left side. Now you have that same thing in reverse team. So hips 90 degrees, underarm 90 degrees, elbow 90 degrees, and then take that top hand, press your bottom hand towards the floor in that sleeper stretch. Inhale. Exhale, come back. Bring the knees to the chest, tug them in, rock it front to back. And then come all the way up into that upright position. Rotate back over onto your hands and knees. Dig the toes into the floor, lift into that down dog. Now as you're in that down dog, take the left leg, float it to the ceiling. Pull your left leg into pigeon. And from there you can stay upright or come down, move around a little bit, find where you have tension, congestion in the hips and the back. Linger there, breathe through that. Try and give your body permission to release and let go. Inhale. Now push into your hands. Roll over onto your left glute. Take that right leg out to the side. Reach over. And then rotate. Big deep breath. Pull that right leg, bring it all the way over. You can have that foot in front or behind depending on how tight you are today. And then in that, left arm comes up and against that right thigh. Your body's going to naturally want to collapse, so we want to do the opposite, where we're lifting our heart, expanding our chest. Big deep breath in. Exhale, take that right hand or left hand, pick up the right foot. Inhale. Exhale, take that right foot, place it on top of the left. Move around a little bit, front to back, side to side. And then sit on that right hand. Left hand comes up, gentle pull. Move around a little bit in that. Again, taking your chin forward and back, side to side. Find where your neck is tense. Linger there. Then come back upright. Bring that right arm across the body. You can hold or full wrap. Big deep breath. That was a big sigh. As you exhale, release the arms, bring the knees so that the knees are back. Make sure you have your stuff as we lay back this time. Now, when we come back, the left foot now is on the right knee. You're in that figure 4 stretch here. Take that left foot, let it come down to the floor. And then that right hand threads through the thigh. Left arm reaches that big spread with your fingertips, goalpost. And look over that left shoulder. Now come back to center. Switch that. Take your right foot on your left knee. So sweet. Move around a little bit in that. Take your right foot, let it come down into the floor. Feed your left hand through. Right arm comes up, spread the fingertips and out. Look over that right shoulder. Inhale. As you exhale, come back up to center. Hug the knees in. Let your legs lay flat. Once you do that, assess your back gap. So same from the tailbone to the next point of contact. How high and how long that lift through the spine is. So hard to move my arm. Then locate your ball. Lift your hips, place the ball underneath your tailbone. And then let the legs diamond out. Big deep breath. With each exhale, allowing your body to release and let go, and then you should feel the knees dropping closer to the floor. Inhale. Exhale, heel toe your feet out. Let your knees draw in. Inhale. Heel toe your feet in. Lengthen your legs out. Let the weight of the legs hang heavy and you'll feel this pull in the hip flexors. It's uncomfortable to release and let go. So when you have this movement, the legs are going to try and grip so that you don't come into this vulnerable hip opener. But let the weight release into the floor and you'll feel this little bit of an uncomfortable pull to the hip flexors. And then just let it silence there for a second. If it grips back up, breathe again, and on the exhale, release and let go. Now draw the feet in. Let the knees hang towards the chest. And then let them open out. Big deep breath. Exhale, close the legs, straighten the legs, point and flex your feet. Alternate that. Circle. Hold the feet flexed. Open them out to the side. Press the heels of your feet in opposition as far away as you can. Inhale. Exhale, close, bend, and open. Inhale. Exhale, close, straighten the legs, flex the feet, and open. Inhale. Exhale, close, bend, and open. This time, hands come on the ankles. Press the knees out and away. Big deep breath in. As you exhale, close the legs, straighten the legs. Your hands can come up onto your hamstrings, your calves, or you could hook your toes. These are tight today. And then open the legs wide to the side. Take your hands on the inside, push out and away. Wrap around and pull the toes towards you. Close the legs, bend the knees. Set one foot down at a time. Lift your hips. Remove the ball, roll your back down, and then feel the after. So allowing the back to melt into the floor. Then roll up and place, oh, me too, Chels. Place the ball right underneath the shoulder blades. Open your arms out to the side, and as you're in that, think about releasing from the crown of your head all the way to your toes. Do a quick body scan as you inhale and exhale. Where's your body still gripping? Is that in your face, in your jaw, in your knees, in your hips? Find where you have that tension, release and let go. Wrap the arms. Give yourself a tight squeeze intentionally. Unwrap. Circle. Wrap. Left arm on top, tight squeeze. Unwrap. Circle. Two more. Right arm on top, squeeze. Release and circle. And left arm on top. Release and sweep the arms around the outside. As you bring your hands down to the side, roll yourself up, remove the ball, and then using that mobility for a final stretch, take your strap, a towel, a yoga strap, or a band, whatever you have to use. Hook the right foot, and then tease that hamstring stretch. So pulling that nice and long, drawing that foot towards you and away. We're going to take this angle and bring it over and then straight back. Over and straight back. Now your right hip stays down as we come into that IT band sweep. The more flexed this foot is, the deeper the stretch. Now this time, take a big deep breath in. Exhale and hold your IT band. Drive the right hip down and the heel across the room and down towards the floor and up towards your head. Inhale. Exhale. Open that right leg out to the side and then pull it up towards your head. Now close that right leg, switch and take the left foot inside. Assess the tension on this side, a little tease of that stretch. Conscientious of your breath, and then sweep it IT band over and straight back. Take a big deep breath in, and then as you exhale, hold the IT band. Drive your left hip down, then the leg comes over, flex your foot, and then pull it up towards your head. Inhale. Exhale, bring it center and out to the side. Inhale. As you exhale, bring it center, remove the band. Let your leg come down into the floor so that you're laying comfortably on your back. Now, if you want to come into a different position, get comfortable so you can release and let go. Take a big deep breath in. Exhale, relax your head, your neck, your shoulders, your arms. Inhale. As you exhale, relax your chest, your ribs, your abdominals, your hips. Let the weight of the trunk fall heavy into the ground. Inhale. As you exhale, relax your legs, your thighs, your calves, your ankles, your feet, your toes, from the crown of your head all the way to the toes. Let go. Feel the weight of the body fall into your mat. Now, before you roll up, on each breath, inhaling the things that serve you, exhaling and releasing the things that don't, mentally, physically, emotionally, intentional as we have this fresh start to re-enter the rest of our day. Start to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, blink your eyes open. Turn your abdominals on to roll yourself up and rotate over into your hand and knee position. Yeah, I'm guessing, Lisa, that was with the IT band stretch because word, I agree. Especially my right side. Oof. Extension, lift your tailbone, lift your head. Flexion. Flatten your back, dig your toes into the floor, lift your tailbone. Walk your hands back. One vertebrae at a time, stack your body. Glutes, abdominals, upper back, contract to lift the body nice and tall. Big deep breath in, arms up. And exhale, give yourselves a hand. Awesome job showing up today. Thank you so much for doing something so good for your body, hopefully for your heart and your mind. Yeah, me too, Heidi, me too. My gosh, I haven't stretched in a while. I hate to admit that I don't really, unless we're together. So, love you, friends. I appreciate you. I hope you have a great Super Bowl Sunday, and I will be in touch. Love you guys.